Now, this time I didn't have a problem pressing the buttons when I went to record. Anyway, hello and welcome back. It's been a while since last time I recorded. Just in general. Of course, as soon as I start recording, Pandora now wants all the attention. Anyway, this episode the Elden Ring DLC came out, but I decided I'm gonna just do that as something that I always wanted to do, which was record an entire series first and then upload it. Yeah, I'm just gonna record those basis. But anyway, I went and seeing that I slept an entire day and I'm not feeling all that good right now. It's no surprise. I've been taking a break from 14 till the what did we just pick up? Until the DLC, the expansion comes out. Okay, it's a ninja sword. Now we're going to the other room. And right now, Pandora's going a bit crazy behind me. So if you can hear her, that's the reason why. Okay. Right, 38 is when we need to swap. Yeah, the reason why I took such a break is because I've just been exhausted. I don't know why, I've just been exhausted for the most part. So I just haven't been recording. I have two headphones, and one of them... No? One of them I can't adjust the volume on, and the mic on is always on, so I can't do much with it. Okay. That almost spawned us into a trap.
Yes.
I don't know why, but as soon as Penelo leveled up, I almost said Penelope pit stop. Hold up. Like I gave her things to do. Also, the internet problems I've said before are still happening. So I have something that used to take less than an hour to upload. Right now, just in the background going because it'll be done by tomorrow. I'm recording this like in 7 in the afternoon. So that's the reason why some days there's just no uploads, because the internet is so bad at points that it just isn't feasible for me to upload at times. What's this? A dusty layer of dust covers the device. It seems to operate the nearby lift. We're just in the middle of town square when this goes up. I guess that's one way to make sure nobody uses it. What were we saving up for Ash? I don't think we were saving up for anything. Might as well grab this. I don't think we could get anything for you. Yeah. Fran's at 200. What are we saving up for Fran? I don't think it was this. I don't think we were even saving up. I think I just might have forgotten. Oh well. There you go. Now you never have to worry about leveling up you for weapons. And the lowest for you is 70, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all we can do.
Smells less like a capital, more like a sewer.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runoff from Arcades proper pools here, those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Arcades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Arcades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclo.
Oh, old Arcades. Yeah, I think we're just outside of town. Vulgar. Lost all my money, can't even afford an airship back to Radagast. I thought of going back through Sochin, but I hear some ancient worm lurks down there, and I don't care sure to run into one of those. You think I could get away on these legs? Bah, I'm stuck here for life. Look, what do you buy? Something to help a fellow out? Goku quote. I still don't know what to do with these, but I'm saving them anyway. I have 4 of these. Why do I have 4 of these? I believe we've already, yeah. We've read that one, we've read that one. A causation of potent lightning magic said to contain the divine power of destruction, the source of the Mardu entity's energy. This one, yeah, a sharp pointed horn. That's, oh yeah, we did read that one. A yellow gemstone bearing the name Ares represents the ideals that live in men's hearts. A large spiral fang possessing considerable penetrating force, enough to pierce rock and even the hardest ore. So, yeah, we read this one. A yellow gemstone bearing the name Scorpio foretells the fruition of long-held plans. A deeply magicked feather torn from the wing of something generally horrible. The feather's magics aid the finding of air currents for flight. This lurid, decaying lump is assumed to be maggoty. No one has been able to look at it long enough to know for sure. Used in dark magics and alchemy. It was frozen for weeks. Potent dark magic said to contain the divine power of the full moon, the source of the lemonade. Entity's energy. Any creature of this world foolish enough to consume this flesh is assured an entity of agonizing pain. It is assured an eternity of agonizing pain, used mainly in high sorceries. A yellow gemstone bearing the name Capricorn represents the forces of order and rule. I wonder. Let's sell these. Burning Fangs. War Axe. Warped Blade. Forked Spear. I was hoping something neat would have came from that. Because I was thinking that, oh, we got this, we got these things that represent the moon and and order. How about if we sell these things that are also order and other things? Nope. You don't got a unique name. You don't got a unique... You don't got a Yu-Gi-Oh name. You're not a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist. I've gone back into playing Legacy of the Duelist. Proper Gent. I played many a false man in the city, So I did, because I was being played just the same, though I didn't know. I've ruined so many men, that's all I can do now, to hide myself here and hope I don't ruin any, don't run into any former clients. It's an old but dignified foul. The proper gent. Who am I? Ain't it plain to see? I'm one of the many who what tried to make it up to the city, fell back down here. If only I hadn't signed that paper. Yeah, I was an ardent with the rest of them. All it took was one broker, one binding agreement, and nary a scripture scroll in sight. If I find him, I'll... did you want something? Oh, out to get to the city, up these stairs. Then off to the west. Entrance up there. Better be prepared, mate. I don't know why. A squeak there was, he sought to play, Kupu Pudiddle be deal. He said he'll take you far away, Kupu Pudiddle Papati. A Gormator he promised us, Kupu Pudiddle. But all we've ate and cause and why? Okay then. Are you there? You look like someone who knows a good deal and sees it. So how about some Moogles then, eh? I've got 8 of them. Discount if you take the lot. It's a bargain. They're cute. They dance. I would, but you don't give me the option to. Yeah, this place kind of reminds me of 5Ds. It's probably because there's a bridge that connects basically the slums to the proper city. You think you might not stare at me? I'm in the midst of a very important conversation. Otto. Oh. Street here. Might a boy be in the market for some information? Sorry, I'm not worth selling. Not worth selling. Such a boy would be wise to pass on anything he heard to me, though. I'll pay a good price for word of going-ons in the Ministry of Law and the Senate. A boy could stand to make a profit. So he's like that one guy in Ul'dah, but instead of asking us for information, that one gives us information. and a quest. A few quests, actually. It's involved in a few quests. I do like the music here. Alright, that reminds me. Oh, I guess he doesn't have it unlocked. It would be... No, he has it unlocked. Oh yeah, it's one way. It's a little bit more before he can even equip the Hypno Crown. Enter the city, you have the credentials? Sure! Well, I don't see any. No, we can't just run up to you vulgars. No, especially not the lying kind. Away with you. Oh, well, there's a sight for sore eyes. Didn't think I'd be seeing you again, not here. Oh, wonderful. Enter the 3-tier. A pirate would do well to smile. Would it want to sour his reputation? You know this guy? An old friend. He's a 3-tier. A peddler of rumor and hearsay by the name of Jules. He bite a gill given him by his own mother and shave it by half to pay for her funeral. Sometimes an ear with tight purse strings, the order of the day. Like when a pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. To the city, you know a way. And Arcades' knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors, boy. Now, a fool will buy a sack of feathers for his pillow, but a wise man, he'll buy the whole stinging cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. Why don't you buy the cockatrice and then use the feathers to sell the feathers to the other people who need feathers for their pillows? Rather than eating it, and then once it gets to the point where it dies, then eat it. Wouldn't that be better? So wise man pay up, how does... Sure! Right, boy, you learn fast. I call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? Actually, I did hear about a Zeke selling Moogles. Moogle trading? You don't say. A boy has seen the dancing Moogles. Go and tell them what you've just told me. To it, boy, to it. So we gotta go back to the Moogles. Okay, I'll go talk to the Moogles. Now we hear we're to be sold. Koopy, but that is not what we were told. Kupo, Pudi, Pude. You there, you look like someone who knows a good deal. We're seeing to it. Dance. Okay, do we go back to the guy then? You told him just as I told you. Good boy. I'm not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh, I witnessed the power of knowledge, my boy. See, it begins. A brawl, the Muggles are riding. They're so poorly each other, they gotta go see it. Now's our chance, thanks, Jules. I never thought you'd go for such a meager price. The pirate should know that words are worth countable. Here are some words for you. The prodigal, I'm gonna say, sons come back to the Imperial Roost. Z words are much value there. Ah. And this place just reminds me of Star Wars. What was the planet? Coruscant?
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn. You were always marching to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient, even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen war now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
Can't go that way. Oh, yeah, we can. We go our separate ways here, Vaughn. I have some business to attend to. We'll meet again later. There goes Ahila. Hey? Now watch that the Imperials have moved. Yep, they moved. Let's see what they sell at the item store here. Welcome, requisites and items for all occasions here for your perusing pleasure. If it's adventure you seek, better go prepared. Ooh, they got these. Let's buy a good amount of them. You gotta save at least some money to buy equipment. Chopmaster? Hello, I'm the Chopmaster. help you with art? Our pine and sandalwood shops. Here in Arcades, people spend their whole lives trying to get their hands on pine chops, and if they're lucky, a chop of fine sandalwood. Gil, they're only good for the buying and selling of goods. You can have all the gil in the world, and it won't buy you respect. Only chops of pine or chops of sandal will win you that. You see, the chops represent your contribution to the greater good of the Empire. Some citizens might come by pine chops enough during their daily lives, but it takes a soldier or something or some great deed to earn sandalwood. Okay. Honestly, these people, they come up from the country and they stare. They stare, but do they buy? Never. Maybe they lack the necessary coin. Oh, but I do grow wary of this. He's still in the party. Well, since we know that there's other things in these stores other than just, unless there's another chop master. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't like this in the other one. This is just because it's the weird card store. I still don't know anything about the chops. All I know is the symbol of status is the only thing I picked up on that. Again, I am not feeling good today still, but I'm hoping recording will make me at least feel better. If not physically, at least emotionally. I was told that there was a save crystal here. What's this way? Researcher. Anyway, might as well talk to the researcher. Determined researcher. I heeded my father's wishes and became a researcher at a laboratory. My colleague's behavior has proven to be rather odd. I thought on this great deal, and I've decided it's time to leave. Yet my father was so happy. I haven't had the heart to tell him. I've made a mistake, a horrible mistake. I fear my superior is vexed. I'm quite vexed. That instrument I dropped, oh dear. Oh. don't know why, I feel like I'm about to get assassinated in this town. Yep, another truck master. Weapon seller, armor seller. Oh, okay. Rune blade. Ooh, a new sword. She already has her. Okay. Well, let's sell. I didn't even know I had 2 of these. Might as well sell these 2 as well. while we're at it. So those. Okay, I wonder how much to buy for equipment. Anything else? Nope. Let's see, sell 3 of these. Sell 3 of these. Sell 1 of these. Sell 2 of these. And we do have his next upgrade. But at least here the armor store and the weapon store are in the same place, so it's easy to get to. See what we can find north of town. Okay, so this is where we can buy some magics. Okay, what magics you got in this magical appearance? Actually, inventory, key items. Oh, we still have the cactus flower. Mummer. A traveling mummer taught me this one. Used to live here in the city, so he said. Let's see what techniques they got here. the only one we've seen Moogles at? Good day to new and old. If you look around, I guarantee you shan't be disappointed. I am disappointed. The only thing I am not disappointed by is the Moogles. And I still question how they put those hats on. Oh, it's one of you. I would have liked this earlier, but oh well. I don't know why, since the entire time we've been here, in the back of my mind, there's just an image of this, like there's just a fight above us or somewhere in the city. You just seeing, cars just exploding, people jumping from car to car. I don't know why, but it's just in the back of my mind. Okay, so we have to go by cab. Only those with 3 or more chops may ride this cab, boy. Nothing personal, I assure you. Chop, what's that? If you lack a chop, you can pay Gil. That's what? 1 mil? Thank you. But that's crazy. Having a spot trouble, are we? I have a message from Master Balthier. He's waiting in Central. He said to come quickly. On this, but we need a chop. What is a chop, anyway? When a boy wants information, that's right. Yeah, we have a lot. Why, any upsetting sensing. The Empire carries a chop. It's a mark of status, sometimes a rite of transit. Others... If you were aiming to go to Central, where the gentry lives, I think you need 3 chops. How do you get them? Like a little kid is knowledge, boy. You do the part here on the street. Talk to the right people. You'll earn your chops in no time. That doesn't sound so bad. Oh, people in Arcades love doing good deeds. Why, if they're helping you out, it must mean they're superior. Understand, boy? Not sure I do, but I'll give it a try. Thanks, Jules. A friend of Master Balthier's friends of mine. Cough. He has the black lung. Recently began working at a laboratory, just like heaven for me. Plenty to read, and no one telling me I ought to do otherwise. Why, the laboratory's library is the envy of every student in the academy. There's no greater store of obscure texts anywhere, and what am I doing? I'm carrying wares for the armorers. You should have a gander if you ought. When I get enough chops, I'll be riding high in one of them cabs, and that'll be the end of all of this. I'll be sitting pretty up and have a garden in it. I yearn for some new jewelry, and one ring in particular, a rare blue diamond. I saw it just yesterday, yet we can ill afford such luxuries. And you never know when we might need extra for an emergency, so my husband's enterprise has done well. I'm sure we'll have the guild soon enough. A new employee of mine broke in instrument on his first day in the lab. I really want to give him some words of encouragement, but I'm so busy. Why not? I tell him such things only cost 1 million gil or so. Your concern should be the bigger picture, not such trifling details. I want him to know I'm on his side, you see. Words of encouragement memorized. You have memorized. Mistake fixed. A message from my superior. Oh my, I'll wager she's just about had enough of me. Let's see. Only cost 1 million gil or so. Yeah, 1 million. It costs that much. She doesn't want me to pay for it. Please no. Your concern should be the bigger picture. I'll admit I'm weak at the finer points, but she's don't mean to end my research, does she? That's the trifling details. Trifling? Is that what I am? Trifling? I'm finished. That's what I am. I would be a fool to think otherwise. And to say such things, though, another, if she's chastised me, I'd rather her do it to my face. My thanks, and shout for your troubles. Just slap him in the face with it. Be gone! Price at work at which I'm employed has fallen on hard times. This month they halved my wages, halved, and things were going so well. How am I to tell my wife? I don't have the courage to face her. I can't go home like this. Meow. His wages halved? What ill tiding are those? And what of my blue diamond? Why, to afford it, there's not but my dowry purse too. Oh. Now there's a thought. I can't believe it never occurred to me before. I've more than enough gil to buy a piffling diamond. If I an idea, my thanks. Another slap to the face with a piece of wood. Have you seen those chaps running pell-mell about the city? Newcomers are always this way, working up a sweat as they claw their way up the ladder. You look to be in much the same situation as was I long ago. Never fear, you get there as I have. Chin up, upwards and onwards and upwards, and all that. That you heard from some bloke who was in my shoes and now he's made swimming of himself. That's good to hear. I get there someday. You look like a newcomer yourself. Ain't got many chops, I bet. I know how it is. Looks, I ain't got many myself, but here's yourself looking out for one another so you can have one of my chops, and I'll see you at the top. Another slap to the face! Work up a sweat. Okay. I may not look it, but I'm quite athletic, you know? My family boasts a grand line of gamesmen, known for our skill at work, as well as the games. As I said, my brother is overly fond of dusty old tomes. He spends most of his time with his nose in one. Do you know what he told me? He says, good sister, on the morrow I shall go to the laboratory and become a researcher. He'll become as stiff and sedentary as a researcher. No, it's not the failed one. It's not you. For many years, I researched but one thing. When I retired, my daughter agreed to continue my work. How happy she made me. For the research, it knows no end. Someday, I hope to see my daughter marry, bear children, but still, this great work will be done, yet is not in vain. Now, even though the pace may be slow, progress is being made. Such is the many splendorous things as Was this my daughter? No, surely not. My daughter would never say such things. A case of mistaken identity, perhaps? What, the research complete? How many years did I toil finding nothing? That's my girl. Well, if she finished her work, why stay any longer? Boy, I chop for bringing me this news. Another slap to the face with some wood. The path to stardom is a difficult one, to be sure. To dance, to sing, all of this takes much effort. And of course, you must know how to act. Imagine staring at the stage of flame with but a word. I would be more sort of star. I would ask my advice of a mentor, but what to ask? I don't even know who your mentor is. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, dear darling, but I've given up the stage. No more autographs, please. Very well. And if you must, if you don't want to. Pardon me, I assumed I was an actress. You see, quite famous in my day. For a entertainer. Okay. Path to becoming a star, I don't believe such a thing exists, darling. At least, if not the sort of one can search for and hope to find. One must work and watch others at work. One cannot sit about, whiling away the hours at pretend. Only through experience do you learn. I wore my guises in my working life. Armory clerk, airship attendant, personal secretary, headhunter, dread pirate, even the false queen of the lost land. Quite dangerous, that last one. Not recommended. I learned much and my acting was enriched by it. Yet when it was no longer felt true, I had to leave. I've a splendid idea. I shall write a novella of my adventures. That is one thing I've yet to do. Take this, darling, of my excellent advice. Where's the... Next, the athletic... You're the senior researcher. Where's the person? Where is this man? I don't remember where I found him before. Is he over here? Oh, it disappeared. So I guess not. Was he in the store? I guess we'll find out. Nope. Shields. It's official. The Ministry of Law has announced the Senate swear to oust House Solador and mastermind the Emperor's assassination. Industry or no, there's a lawless time, my friends. a good time to purchase some armor. Heard back home. I'm heading back home to Bartherheim, but not by airship. Can't bear these things. Plan on taking the road through Sochin. Came here to outfit for the journey, but I got to thinking, what if I ran across some beasties I can't handle along the way? Forges of the Arcadian, actually, the best of weapons crafting in all Ilivis. It makes one thing, what if one were to sell them abroad? One came here at a healthy profit. One could make a healthy profit, an honest profit too. Not like there's the fat belly senators were skimming from imperial coffers. Makes one feel a fool for working at all. You could at least buy one of those spears, or weren't you planning to defend me? But I've never used one of those, dearest. And what if I hurt someone? That's the point! Get to stabbing! You can buy 5 chops, I see. Very good, you're qualified to ride in a cab. Just 23 more! For a sandalwood, those with sandalwood may ride a cab and get into Central. Oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. Avid Reader, that is the name. Yeah, give me the thingy. The game is afoot! I recently began work at a laboratory. Plenty to read. Yeah, we heard your story. My sister seems overly concerned with my health. She should know I get proper exercise at least an hour daily, and the games room at the laboratory. Usually, for a laboratory man, I suppose it's in the blood, but sport, or rather the exercise involved, is a subject of my research. You see, I'm jolly interested in how the body's energy might be regulated to lend strength to those muscles most taxed by a given action. And thank you for your kindness in relaying my dear sister's concern. Here, this should serve you in good stead during your time in Arcades. Another slap of wood to the face! My bureau and I have been working together of late. We've got quite a stack of chops to show for our trouble too. A full 88 and 20 of them. I must tell him the good news. 8 and 20? No, get back here! I'm my shank! My adventure's coming up, see? Haven't got a lot of gil, but I still bought the missus something special. Can guess, a necklace. Of course, it's well hidden, I'm not stupid. I put it well back in the wardrobe, where she'll not find it, or just between you and me, right? I'm not gonna ruin your life right at this moment. Halt! Seen a swindler about? Not that you know it. If you did, he's a master of disguise. Why, he's dressed like me and walks off with my earnings. If I don't find him quick, I'm ruined, finished, end of story. I can't go back to scratching for Gil in the old town. How's he imitate me so well? does this have to do with the swindler? I don't know why you even gave me the option. If you take pride in your work and do right by your customers, anyone can make a decent living. Your regular chops are made of pine, but the nobles use chops of sandal. Sweet smelling things, though. My girlfriend and I will get them someday. What's that? 20 and 20 chops already? That's a fine amount to be sure, but tell her this. Try to float up to High Garden and you'll drift off with the clouds. First get firm footing down here, and then build your way up, brick by brick. Seen a swindler here, not that you know if you had. He's a master of disguise, why he's dressed like me and walks off with my earnings. If I don't find him quick, I'm ruined, finish, end of story. I can't go back stretching. What's this have to do with the lookalike? I don't know. The game told me to tell you this. Seen a swindler about? Yeah. Are you early daft? That's the one who looks for the swindler is the swindler. Don't you see? Just the oldest trick in the grimoire, my boy. Was that he's still nearby? Good time to put an end to this one for all. Don't worry. You'll have my gratitude a bit in your pocket. Another slap to the face! My husband was a judge, a fine one at that, filled with righteousness and justice. Our house's pride, the pride too of our Moro. It was his very own sense of justice that brought his end to die, attempting to save a child's life, and the child of a foeman no less. How like him. Tutor by trade I am, yet of late unemployed. Why my people transferred to Bahurgaba, leaving me to seek out a new charge. It's grown harder in recent years to pass the examination, yes, yet I have utmost confidence in my ability to prepare any students. I do so hate to boast, but my Reginald is quite the brightest child. I blush to confess he has his mother's wit. Imagine my surprise when my dearest Reginald's tutor decided to abandon us without saying a word. Quite irresponsible, quite. Straight to the point. Leave it to me, good sir. A child under my care is a future academic. Here's a chop and payment for your work. Kind work. Slap! I'll soon be my wedding anniversary. Whatever shall I give my dearest? I found that oddest thing. A fine necklace at the back of the wardrobe. If only I could remember when I bought it. But no matter. I've sold the thing now, we live well enough, but it's hard to save any. She'll never find it. She found it and sold it. But he bought that necklace for me as my anniversary present. Oh dear, whatever shall I do? First things first, I'll have your silence on this. Not a beep to him. Not even a meaningful glance. I'll pay you not to speak. Are we agreed? I do enjoy traveling, seeing the flora and fauna of faraway places, save for those flora and fauna with fangs. Perhaps some armor is in order. Or should I... Or so I thought, but did you know heavy armor leaves stripes and sores on one? And lumbering laden in metal does not a pleasant holiday make. You see the mummer, did you? I truly despise his kind. Who would want to watch such rubbish? Can he possibly hope to glean enough skill by his prancing to survive or raise a family? after all those years of training to end up impoverished. Judge's wife. Do I tell this to the judge's wife? Do you think telling people these trivials will you do? Look, I'm running out of options to who to tell this story to. You know, I'm off a knack for magics. Of course, I've been coined to buy such things. I can buy gems, let alone magic. Now, when we keep our noses to the grindstone... Yeah, we just... we know yours. Look-alike. Oh, I just spoke to you. I'm losing my goddamn mind. At his act, oh, it was truly splendid. It made me feel like the Spring Maiden again. How I would love to see show my daughter. Travel, my work here, taking me far and wide. I'm on the road for 6 months a year. Danger, near misses, daily affairs. Of course, I take care to wear the proper protection, and my sword arm is good enough to hold off your average fell beast. A woman traveler concerned about armor, you say. Certainly heavy armor is just that, heavy, but I worry more about beasts than bruises. Me, I find my greatest foe on the road is solitude. You say this lady you spoke to enjoys traveling? Perhaps you might arrange a meeting. Why, if I could find someone of the feminine persuasion to share my tales, that solves all my woes, and perhaps I could solve hers. And a slap to the face! A traveling mirror family-minded girl. Rubbish. I told you I detest the murmur. I sooner watch the mating dance of the Malbo. What? My mother was weeping, reminiscing, no doubt. My father was a murmur. You see, he could never earn enough to put food on the our table. Try as he might, eventually it broke him. He fell ill, and to buy a salve he borrowed, and so he worked through. Though he was sick and made little, yet how could not hope to repay aught. One day a lord came calling a man of means. He was, and he offered to take my father's debt on it as his own, provided my father left his wife. Then the lord turned and proposed marriage to my mother, for she was a rare beauty in her day. My father told her she should go with him. So was I torn too from my father. How I wept. I never saw him again, nor could I say where he is. I heard rumors he had moved far away. That is all. If he had not been so drunk with the murmurer's life, I never would have come to the. So you see, reason I hate the prancing fools. And now I spoke over much. My apologies, though. Tale told. I feel better. Please take this chop for being so kind to listen. Another slap to the face. Look-alike. I know there was someone that we talked to that had something else for us, but I said not sure, but I don't remember. Was it you? I should be handling magics, not turnips. I am a Chancellor of the Academy of Magic. Sadly, there is little need for our art in this age of ready convenience. Applicant numbers are down. Indeed, the Academy itself may be to blame for placing profit above the pursuit quality and instruction. If not quality, what have we, I ask? Alas, with a knack for magics, yet no guild to pay for it. How fortunate for her. I was thinking of starting a program for scholars in need. Of course, there will be an examination, but if truly does have the knack, that should be little trouble. Here's a chop for your information. You've made 20 chops. You've taken a lot of slaps to the face. My dear husband's mother has asked for a trinket from Giza Plains. She's ever so particular though, so I'm having a Giza craftsman come here. Speaking of which, he should be here by now. My good husband's mother is a fickle woman. I do hope she does not see it fit to change her mind. Reminiscing, traveling gentleman. We've talked to you several times, I think. I came here all the way from Giza Plains to make some trinket, but I got separated from my guide on the road and couldn't find the clients. There's no way I'll make it back home on my own. Here, I thought my fortunes were looking up. Is my woman going to steam about this? So the client was looking for me as well. Now that's relief. I'm ready to get this here job done and get home to my woman. So blinded by guilt was I didn't even think to look at a map. Who knew Arcades was so far away? That reminds me, they gave me this chop as retainer, but I have no need of the thing. Another slap to the face. Oh, to be a judge, to bring honor, order and peace to the world, that's just in the morning's work. Oh, to be, how does one become a judge anyway? Oh. Eh. Yes, we know. Someone's looking to be a judge. Well, whoever they might be, I've advice for them. If they seek to be a judge for the sake of justice, no good will come of it. Please tell him this. Tell him that above all else, his family must come first. Peace is a frail bloom that grows only in the soil of a family's love. Another slap to the face. Here's the look-alike. Like, have I talked to this man before? Yes, I've talked to him several times. Stop talking to him. I think that's everything. In this part of town, at least. Let's go into the magic store and talk to people. Sweetling, have you heard? My good friend Otto's gone missing. Oh, I heard. Fell in love with a, pardon me, tart down in the old Arcades, they say. He's always was a character. Yeah, he's still down there. You must think me foolish. I doubt it not. I am a fool. I should never have left her behind in old Arcades to come here. She's always dreamed of a place where we could be happy together. It made her sad. She would spend hours gazing into the distance. Me, I gazed up at the city. So sure it held the answer that I was destined for greatness, but that was the most foolish dream of all. And now he sits here at this table. I thought that was a piano for a second. He sits here at the piano playing his sadness to others. That book I found last time is gone. It's just plain not here. Could it have been sold? I know I should have bought it when I had the chance. Camera. I stumbled upon a rather good book of techniques the other day. Good as it was, it still missed out some of the best. So the search continues. Wait, I talked to you. I'm researching the many varieties of techniques, which I know everything there is to know. I'll write a book, a guaranteed bestseller. Trying to learn some more techniques, impress the ladies, but there are too many big words in these books. Hardly any pictures. How far am I along now? I need 13 more. I don't even know why I'm trying to get it. I can just imagine we just turn them all in, and suddenly he just pulls out like a plank of the wood and just slaps him over the head, just bashes him over the head with it. It's been 5 years. I finally quit my lodgings in old Arcades, yet still I lack the guild to open a boutique of my own. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, dear, dear. I asked my daughter to buy tickets to the farce, but I've asked her to buy one too few. What to do? I'm to entertain a most important client. You live in an empire, but twists not always so. How did it come to be? Military might, wise rule? No, I must take more than these things. How could we hope to carry Empire glory into the future if we do not look, if not her past? Yet our academies teach us little of our true history. I don't think you want to know about a boutique. I've worked so hard and so long, all for money, and indeed I've accumulated some wealth, yet I've realized I want neither money nor power. Both I've had, and neither satisfied me. I found out what I wanted when I met her, a client's daughter, the moment I saw her. I knew. There are those who make crafts and sell them at market. I make not crafts but music. By my lute's soothing voice do I earn my daily bread. There was a time when I did quite well by it too. Sadly, people nowadays seem to enjoy cacophonous marches. Few know an ear for the lute's quite song. The words I hear them, but they mean nothing. They are gibberish. Well, back to this. How many years have I trained, and still they mock my designs? Tradition, fi. You've got building aught that is already built. How about this? Population of the great city concerns to soar, and buildings sprout like toadstools after the rain, and this unruly guardian of Arcades. My Castorium too is the business of building, yet frankly popular designs give me indigestion. Oh, for a man for both architecture and artisan. My oh my oh my. I was asked by my mother to buy tickets to the farce, yet I bought one too many. Oh, my mother despises waste. I shall be punished for sure. Putting a man I met, a business associate of my father, from my mind. He was dashing, so mysterious. Of course, a gentleman by his means would be... Yeah, we know the other person for that. No, that's what happened. I was born of empire, raised by empire within her walls, and I grow old. Yet this city was not always grand, nor the empire always prosperous. Youth today, they know only of her glory and nothing of her history. How little they think on the sacrifice of the past, it troubles me. Money is like deceit. Do you not agree? Keep it locked away. It is as something dead. Yet use it properly, and 'twas never live. There must be someone with use for my money, for I would have it live, and if I could but find the hands to tend it, I would gladly share its fruit. A woman wishing to open a boutique, you say. This bears further inquiry. I should meet with her. Who knows where our discussion might lead? Such meetings are fertile soil for enterprise. Here's a chop for your aid. Oh, we don't want to talk to the historian. Pursuing their senile girl. That'd be helpful. Yeah, we know who to talk to. One who understands that art and architecture need not to oppose to one another. Good tidings there, I feel a design coming on. Yes, a masterpiece. Oh boy, in my business it's customary to thank those who find us work. A chop for your trouble! Okay, go back to the old man. I know it's not. You'll be fine. You. What's that? You've been acquaintance who knows much of history. How long I've sought for this. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Please accept this chop for the glory of the Empire. Yeah, I was looking for you. Oh! I'm trouble. Yeah. But he said that about me for true? Are you sure? Is he sure? Perhaps he meant another. If it is truly he asked after, I appreciate that, except I do believe I'm overjoyed. Look, it's not much, but I've been saving this chop for a special occasion, and well, take it. It's yours. Girl on an errand, so we gotta go find her mom. Old lady! You're smitten, you're... Oh! Get back here! Oh, she needed one more ticket for the farce? Then Lady Luck has smiled upon me. This is better than any amusement. A chop for your trouble. That leaves just... Yeah, get back here. An early friend, a court musician by trade. To hear him play the lute, you would think it's sang. Yet of late his fingers fail him. He said he wanted to hear a song he used to play, so I seek a lutenist to play for him. Yet they seem a rare breed these days. Smitten. There. Someone seeks a lutenist, you're sure? How long I've waited, I've loved nothing more than to play to aspirative listener. I thank you for this, good sir. Here's a chop bearing the mark of the loot. It is yours. I think that's everybody here. Yeah, next we gotta go to the bigger area. Hello there, you haven't dropped a letter, have you? You see, I found one in the streets, and I couldn't help but read it. It said, "This is an espiral to love. Freely have I released it. Should it return to me, then shall my love be made true." And that was all. Odd, wouldn't you agree? I do wonder what it all means. I feared for a moment that were I to find the writer, I would be the propositioned on the spot, a groundless fear, but caution never hurts. I've been writing novels in between trips, each one I think to make a moving tale of tragic love, the sort that makes grown men weep rivers. But when I sit down to read what I've written, I find it quite happy, droll even. What can I not write something truly miserable? Interesting, but actually I'm not interested at all. I do so love to cook. Why, the other day I held an party at my house and fed a new dish of mine to my chosen acquaintance. I told me it was a taste of contextualize the tongue of philosophers' cuisine, yet their faces were sour as old Nana cheese. My new dish was terrible, I'm sure of it. I've invited them back, of course, to no reply. My good husband works at laboratory, and well, I shouldn't say this, but he worked on something so secret that he can't even tell me. Now, he's not the giving type, my husband, but just the other day he gave me the most unusual gift, a card. I've taken carrying it around with me, and it's quite odd, but I feel the strangest urge to spend my gil at the Raffle House, or on stock notes. Ah! It's a card! Make you want to gamble. I have thought to vacation and you see, I run a small enterprise and I haven't been able to find the time. To my good fortune, I was recently permitted to go on leave straight away. I went to reserve a ticket, and to my misfortune, the tour was full. I'm sorry, I cannot help myself. I'm in love with whom? It's just a secret. Why I would not told, even why not? Well, I wrote a letter and I'm stuck to love, and I'll not confess my love until the letter finds its way back to my hand. Romantic note. How did you know of that letter? Wait, does this mean my love is not to be? You're not come to return my letter? Oh, how foolish. I must have seemed. I'm so sorry. He did pick up my letter. How do I know who it was? Because I placed it in such a way that he would see it first, of course, being sure to stay out of sight. Many thanks for coming to me. Nice to know fate has triumphed once more. Here's a chop. Headhunter employed gambits during battle to aid their judgment correct. Now, what I've been pondering, what about a gambit for the market? I know gambits can go awry if you don't keep an eye on them, but things of the coin you can make, gil, more gil, the worth any risk. I guess gambits are actually cards. think perhaps this card might be one of these gambits. In truth, I find it quite unsettling and was contemplating getting rid of it. Yet it was a gift from my husband. I suppose I couldn't just give it away. I'm not even sure what it really is. I thank you for your story. However, here's a chop. May it serve you in good instead. You don't know who I am. The only philosopher recognized by the Senate. That's who. Yet I must confess I'm troubled of late. You see, in my profession, one eats rather a lot of excellent food, but it was too much excellence. One forgets to enjoy it. I long to be simulated. Somewhere there must be a revolutionary dish that might not be the best ingredients, but no one but the best chef in Arcades. No, it's not you. Dangerous chef! That's what I suppose one could call my new cuisine that. I'd be happy to give some of this gentleman you speak of. I used a base of prickly tomatoes, and you see adding to several fish bones, upon which I poured a rich caramel sauce. Truth be told, I had quite a bit left over, and was wondering what to do with it. Here, take this chop and thanks, unless you like some food. The Tarot, I'm a reader here in town. You might think a modern city would have small use of such things, yet I feel just the opposite. And indeed, my predictions was correct, yet another unforeseen problem has shown itself into the cards. My reading reveals only tragedy. That is to say, whenever I deal the cards for someone, they meet with horrible ill luck, almost if my readings themselves beckon misfortune. Fortune teller that sees only misfortune. Why, of course, I cannot write what I don't know, after all, and my life has been such a happy one. I have a mind to visit the reader of the cards, see just what tragedy lies in store for me. My thanks to you, a chop for your advice. Me, I've been running all around town trying to sell enough greens to place my partner. She wants to build a farm out in TGC. What was that she was running out of again? Knows of something, whatever. No time for got to sell. Good brother, have you been to the requisition shop? I must say they've done a splendid job of running their inventory of late. Quite a lot on the shelves. Just remembering my sister been looking for a certain thing, and last I visited they had just what she wants. Now, where could she be? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Van decided to do that. Fresh vegetables, get your fresh vegetables. Yes, they're all from grown. None of these magic greens here. All natural, all delicious. Of course, people used to scoff at my greens, but the taste is undeniable. I have so many loyal customers now, I'm rather overtaxed. I've run out of ears too, pardon my ears of corn, of course. Whatever has my associate gone. We can't keep customers waiting. I've been waiting for an item I've wanted for such a long time. The girl said she'd order one straight away, but that was a month ago. I've my brother keeping an eye on for me, but he's not one to remember such things. I suppose I shall have to make do without. Really? So he did remember. Well, I must go to the store before someone else buys it. Thank you for the tip. Here's a chop. I probably should have turned off the fast forward button for these. But where would be the fun in that? You're lucky, man. Ah, ears of corn, that was it. Hang about, remember seeing an empty corn bin at the storehouse. She's probably forgotten there's none left. Making a fair few gil is all well and good, but where are you going? Get too busy and start getting stuff. Here's a chop anyway. Thanks for reminding me. So what was it that you needed? Tours of aerial gardens are quite popular these days. Why, just a short while ago, I had to turn someone away from a full tour when you know that the next moment we had a cancellation. Maybe the poor lady did so want to go. She must still be nearby. Woman, here we go. Grandma. What's that? A cancellation? Wonderful! My gratitude for coming to tell me. Every good deed deserves a chop. Test custom. Here's yours. That's the wrong button. Where are these being stored? Store these there? Why? That is the worst place to store them. Well, yes, here's your sandalwood chop. Urged on getting your sandalwood. This designates you as the most promising ardent. Why, you might even make gentry one day. Those with sandalwood may ride cabs and get into Central. Sometimes you come to these places and you make an interesting find. Not today, though. Perhaps I should try my luck at the bazaar. Hello there. If you're after requesties, you've come to the right place. And there's also a notice board upstairs if you fancy doing enough hunting. Me? I enjoy just reading about the fiends out there. Maybe I'll go out, go on a hunt myself someday, make a few gills, get into scrapes. Sounds brilliant. How many times have I walked by this? Okay, so we have 2 4s, and one of them's Dark Seal. Great, I'll never kill that. Do you have 3 chops? I have a sandalwood. My nephew's collecting these gambit things, so I thought I'd see what all the fuss was about. I must expect they're prettier than I expected. I've collected them all! I've been trying to explain gambits to my dear mother, but she fails to grasp the most basic concepts. Perhaps if I took her to battle next time! Ah yes, bring Grandma to battle day! I want to battle once a commander I was, I remember my gambits as those twere yesterday. There's so many new gambits these days, it's hard to tell one from another. Now I can just imagine these soldiers just going out to the battlefield with dual discs and playing these cards on them. I think that's everyone. Can I go? Is that a sandalwood chop I see? Very well. This cab is for artisanal. Oh, good sir. My brain no good sing. That's a floating lamppost. So please, you could join me. Jules had a morsel for us. A light airship used by Dracula researchers is just up ahead. We'll take that and go and through the service entrance. Let's make haste, shall we? Where are we? I'm not helping anyone else. I got me a sandal. And with that, I'll call that an episode. I'll see you all in the next.